Automated Nostro account reconciliation is the fourth major hyperautomation project of commercial bank. This automation was developed entirely using in-house expertise and successfully moved to production in July 2022. The scope of the project was well defined and covered the aspirations of the management and the business unit. From the bank's point of view, this project will reveal a new dimension of account reconciliation. Globally, automated account reconciliation occupies the sixth place of financial process automation list. The Nostro account reconciliation project was planned following the approved process re-engineering framework. OEU was appointed to manage the project, business unit representatives assigned as the key resource persons. Bank's robotic automation team, IRAT, was given the responsibility to develop the system. Project started with a detailed study of the existing system and it was taken to a digital process diagram. After identifying the pain points, a new automated process was designed. IRAT designed the system based on the given process flow, then it was presented to the line management and to the business unit in order to obtain the initial consent to proceed with development. The system development was done strictly following the system development standards along with proper documentation. Considering the complexity of the project, all stakeholders agreed to launch the system as a pilot project with the existing manual process for 3 months. During this period, the project manager will do a comprehensive post-implementation review to determine whether the expected scope is covered and forecasted benefits are achieved. As a norm, project manager supposed to do a number crunching to assess the resource requirement to continue with the existing process prior to re-engineer them. This statistical analysis mainly focused on human resource requirement and impact on the nature, as the main objective of process re-engineering is to redeploy human resources by mimicking human tasks through machines and contribute sustainability. This time, with this project, it was revealed that the bank could redeploy 2 employees and save at least 25 trees by using on-screen reports. These benefits are in addition to the accuracy improvements and stop emitting 625 kilograms of carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. All these numbers proved the viability of this project. Details of the benefits will be discussed at the end of the presentation. Solution is all about identifying manual processes with a logic, and handing over it to a machine. The challenge was identifying the logic, because the bank had the right tool to mimic the manual action. First pain point. Process started by automating Swift statement which were done manually. Then all other statement printing tasks were replaced by the same way. This saved nearly 2 hours. Second pain point. Handling of physical statements was identified as the next pain point. Automated digital statement downloading, which was designed to cater the first pain point, has resolved this pain point too. Because with digital statements, delivery of physical statements were no longer necessary. Third pain point. All these statements contains thousands of transactions. These transactions contain one-to-one, one-to-many and many-to-one matching items. The next pain point was to mark one-to-one matching items. This task was also automated. The fourth pain point was to identify misposted transactions. A transaction that should go to Bank A has posted to Bank B. Using predefined logics, machine identifies these transactions too. Fifth pain point. When reconciling manually, there is a room for mistakes. The new system provides an on-screen report to mark off one-to-many or many-to-one transactions, but still users could make mistakes. But with the new system, users could rectify these marking errors with a track record, thus eliminates the fifth pain point. Sixth pain point. All unreconciled transactions should be informed through the no-ads system to responsible business units. This is a dual-controlled task. It was identified as the sixth pain point as it consumes time. This task was given to a machine and all unreconciled transactions are being uploaded to no-ads automatically in the new system. Seventh and last pain point. Month ends activates all action points of the reconciliation department, because there are multiple reports to be submitted to many recipients including the management. Since all these reports were prepared manually, this was identified as the last pain point of the Nostro account reconciliation process. The new system is designed to prepare all these reports with least manual intervention. Next, we will look at the project timelines. The project took more time than assessed because the conceptual and technical challenges were well beyond our assumptions. Being the first in-house development, IRAD had to learn the IBM BAW and RPA platform features and capabilities, which is through self-research. Although the project took much time than expected, it could be treated as an investment. The project was started on September 13, 2021. Pre-study, approvals and new process articulation took 78 days and were completed on November 30, 2021. Development started on December 1, 2021 and it was done on agile basis. Development and quality assurance took 180 days and completed on May 30, 2022. UAT was done stage by stage parallel to the agile releases. All 4 UAT cycles were completed on June 27. Only 58 days were spent to complete the task. After obtaining the internal system audit approval, the system deployment started on July 5 and took 17 days to complete, and production deployment completed on July 22. As a standard, benefits of all hyperautomation projects are discussed under 4 main areas. All hyperautomations are designed to improve the efficiency, improve accuracy, save resources while contributing sustainability. The next slide elaborates the expected efficiency improvements. Although efficiency is associated with quality and speed, in hyperautomation projects, we mainly focus on the time reduction taken to complete a task within a process. In that sense, achievements of the Nostro account reconciliation automation are much satisfying because the system has replaced well over 50% of manual work. Downloading SWIFT and other account statements, identifying one-to-one matching transactions, uploading unreconciled transactions to NOADs, and preparing management information reports and other month-end reports, are among these process improvements contributed to the overall efficiency improvement. Releasing valuable human resources from monotonous and regular tasks, which won't contribute for the development of employee skills or knowledge, could be considered as one of the key requirements of automation. Nostro account reconciliation has achieved this objective. Reconciliation department staff, no longer required to schedule and monitor SWIFT or other account statement downloading. No need to go through thousands of records searching for matching records, no need to manually upload the details of the unreconciled transaction details to NOADs. All these automations could save considerable amount of man-hours. Once the business unit finished the backlog of transactions and confident with the automated system, bank could redeploy some of the resources assigned for Nostro reconciliation for much productive banking activities. One of the basic requirements of automation is to improve the accuracy. Articulating accurate automated processes improves the quality. Introducing a new process for a bank with age-old stable processes is not an easy task. Especially when trying to replace a manual action with an automated system task, all the used logics to be tested carefully. Nostro account reconciliation was automated using 276 logics. These logics were created to download account statements to avoid appearing the same transaction in different statements. Transaction matching logics were created only to match 100% matching transactions. Month-end report generations were created with checking methods. All these methods were tested again and again, ensuring the accuracy. The next slide is on the contribution towards sustainability. All hyperautomation projects of the bank are being developed with an eye on sustainability. The Nostro account reconciliation is designed to work with on-screen reports. Even the entire project was handled with minimum number of physical prints. Next slide about the quantifiable saving that the bank expects through this project. The calculations are based on the staff and material cost as at July 2022. Staff cost saving could be achieved once the business unit finish reconciling the past transactions initiated before the system live deployment date. This slide concludes the main presentation of Nostro account reconciliation. Next few slides are to reveal the systems which was integrated to articulate the system and to reveal the team who involved with the project. Nostro account reconciliation runs through 9 systems. Swift routing rules were used to generate M940 and M950 statements to extract Nostro account transactions. 5 working days spent to complete this task. WinSCP used to transfer Swift digital statements to the central data storage using the SFTP. The effort was 4 working days. Java and .NET technologies were used to create 130 logics to extract data automatically. 60 working days spent to complete this task. SQL servers and DB2 was used to create structured databases, save environment data and to save transaction history data related to production. This is an effort of 2 working days. IBM BAW was used to design 24 screens for manual reconciliations, exception handling and audit or MIS report generation. The BAW reconciliation module is embedded with 36 business rules and 70 business logics. Effort, 60 working days. IBM WebSphere used to interconnect technologies and databases. Configuration effort was 5 working days. IBM RPA was used to replace manual transaction reconciliations. This was achieved through 40+ predefined reconciliation logics with 38 separate RPA tasks. This is an effort of 70 working days. IT resource effort was 219 working days to complete the project. Now let's look at the actual bot process and the system functionality. The project was managed by OEU, and the SM Reconciliation Department was the business consultant for the project. The system was designed internally by IRAT. The UAT was done by the Reconciliation Department with assistance of OEU. Overall, Nostro account reconciliation project was a team effort.